So finally, my little eucalyptus that has barely grown is growing. And this is what I find. So this is yellow gum. It's a Eucalyptus subcrenulata, and this one is known for its beautiful bark. When the bark peels, it's a yellow color. But this one has been a very slow grower for me. I planted it as a seed probably close to 3 years ago. It went in, and it was only 3 inches tall, 4 inches tall, and it just kind of very slowly grew and just kind of sat there. And then with the ice storm we had this winter, it actually killed some of the branches, and the leaves turned brown. But the older leaves have kind of regreened. Some things have died off, but look at all this new growth. It is really pumping now. And so at the beginning of the summer, right here, that was the point, the top. So it has grown all of that. So that's over 2 feet. It's probably about 30 inches, which is not unusual for a eucalyptus to grow. I felt that this spot here, because of the fence and these plants here have gotten so big, it wasn't getting a lot of sun, so I think that's what kind of hurt it. But now that it's getting up some height on it, it's getting higher, it's getting more sun, it's growing faster in the trunks. Starting to develop. It even looks like it might even peel at some point. So Yellow Sally is a pretty cold hardy tree. It's not a huge one. I think it grows about 30 feet. And unlike other eucalyptus, its leaves are green. And so the juvenile foliage, most of them have juvenile foliage. You can kind of see it's more of a roundish or egg-shaped. And now the new leaves are starting to get more of that sickle-shaped. So they are transitioning to adult leaves. This tree will hold onto all of its branches all the way down to the bottom. I'm probably going to trim these older ones off though. So basically from here down, I'll remove the leaves. Well, probably once it gets even bigger, just to the height of the fence. But this is taller than me, or about my height now. So this is 6 feet, and now it seems to have enough, vegetative mass that I think it's really going to start to get into that explosive growth phase. I find that with eucalyptus is that sometimes you plant them and they kind of just sit there, they don't do much, and then they just explode. I don't know if they're just really kind of setting their root system in place, but this one has been very slow growing for me, and now it is exploding. I mean, its sheer biomass, it has doubled, more than doubled. So I don't know what's going on underground, but just what you can see above the ground. So it is now just about to get above that fence, or it's right there. And now that it's getting into the sun, because this is actually a full sun location, I have a feeling that once it gets another foot or two, it's really gonna take off. And I need this tree here badly. I need the shade. The sun is very intense on my house. I had a very large maple tree here that has been removed, and this end of the house gets ridiculously hot in the summer. I mean, you can see that there's just so much space for the sun, to absorb the sun's rays. And all of these plants here were originally underneath a large canopy, and they've suffered damage and burn from the hot afternoon sun. So this tree here should fix that problem, and I'm hoping within a couple of years. I don't really know how much faster a tree I can get, so we'll see how this one does. It did come from seed from a tree in Olympia, Washington, which is half a growing zone colder than us. So it has proven to be hardy even at a very small size. So I don't expect any problems with it going forward. Thanks for watching.